Hello, welcome to the Horror of It All movie podcast. I'm Eric. In case anybody that's been following my channel, it's been a while. It's been a few months since I posted a video. Starting with due to the holidays and things like that, and then I ended up in the hospital, had a few procedures, I had an operation. Um, so far so good. Uh, and now, of course, I have, I guess you would say, a seasonal sickness. Not fun. I'm going to try to get through this video because I really wanted to do a video. It's been too long, but I did get my Severin Black Friday sale haul. So what better way to give a video a shot and go with that. Um, Open that here. I will be doing some vinegar syndrome ketchup, I guess you would say. There have been a couple of packages that I got of different pickups. Hopefully, I can get to those when I get my next um, shipment, my next subscriber package, and all that good stuff. Um, but yeah, right now we're going to go through some Severin stuff. This I already checked out. This is the Ghost music box. Now, I only knew that because it doesn't really stay together very well, to be honest with you. There's no glue or anything, but I'm trying to get it, kind of get an idea there. It's pretty cool. I got the psychic one. All right, now I'm just gonna grab from the box. We got Carnage, aka Bay of Blood, a vomit bag. Pretty cool. See that there? The multiple titles, as an Italian movie should have. All right. We got Bay of Blood, 4K. That open for you. This is a massive set. Because we got the scorecard. We got English version 4K. We got the original Italian version and the re-release Italian version 4K. We got the English version on Blu-ray. And the same of the two Italian versions on Blu-ray. And the score, as I said. Massive set. Pretty sweet. Um, I like quite a bit, as a lot of people do, of Mario Bava, but I wouldn't say I'm a massive fan. I like a lot of his stuff, but if I had to pick, I'm actually a Lamberto Bava. More on that. I love Lamberto Bava, and I really enjoy Mario Bava. Let's put it that way. But yeah, some great stuff in there for sure. Tons of special features. I forgot to show that part. Put the card back. But yeah, anybody can leave a comment. Let me know what you guys got. Just a massive amount of stuff. I know you can't probably see that very well. Um, the slasher film is born because little to if anybody has ever noticed or even realized that a lot of the kills in this were actually lifted and put in very similar kills in Friday the 13th Part 2. Ironically, because there has been always a thing about Italian ripoffs and this and that and them doing this or whatever. But it was the reverse of that. So I always found that interesting. Um, I won't go too deep into the Italian ripoffs, but the Italian ripoff thing has always been interesting to me, to say the least, because a lot of times, yes, they quote unquote, because of a title or whatever. It's not always up to the filmmaker. That's distributor sometimes. Like Dawn of the Dead is Zombie, so Lucio Fulci's Zombie is Zombie 2, even though they have nothing to do with each other. Stuff like that. Just to kind of cash in. But I wouldn't call them ripoffs. I know that's not a great example because there are plenty of them that contamination, for instance, that is basically like an Alien ripoff. But a lot of the quote unquote ripoffs, in my opinion, always do their own thing. They might have the initial seed, but they do their own thing. That's what I always love about them. I got some more Severin stickers. There's that. It's right here. There's that one. I don't know why I got so many. I just threw them in the cart. I always love my Severin stickers just to throw them out. You can barely see that one. That's maroon and black, pretty much. And then I got a few more here. Just kind of sift through. All right. And to go with the Bay of Blood thing, I was so bummed when I went on this as soon as Severin was available, like the website for the Black Friday sale. It said the bundle that had the autographs in it, and Bay of Blood, and the Ghost, and all that stuff, and the music box was gone. One of the biggest things I wanted in that was this, that I'm going to show you in a second, but it said it was gone. I just kept looking. I was so bummed, and miraculously, it must have been an error or something. I don't know, but the important thing is I got it. It's Lamberto Bava's autograph. So excited. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for always going above and beyond, Severin. I'm going to cherish this. As well as Barbara Steele. I got her autograph as well. Sitting right there for the ghost. But, man, and I love that they put it in plastic. I will definitely cherish these, especially the Umberto Bava one. All right. I'll be honest. A couple of these are open, but after this, I'm going to open them with you. I had an error on the video, so I had to do another video. But I digress. Idiot Box was an MTV show from Alex Winter was one of the main people, director, co-star. Aggressively violent and unhinged. There's no undefining premise other than to murder comedy. It's one of the least popular MTV shows, but yet one of the most important. Idiot Box. So this is now out there. It also says one of the greatest sketch comedy TV shows, excuse me, of all time. This is out there like Freaked, finally. Um, I got the umbrella version of that. All right, now I don't know if I can really show that cover. Here's the back of Adam and Eve. It just sounded kind of interesting. I usually get I don't usually, but in the past I've gotten all the discs or the just the disc bundle. I didn't need everything this time. But this is definitely just sounded interesting. It's Italian. It's an Italian movie. I kind of like those, like, I don't know, time frame movies of like, I'm not saying this is that, but like cavemen type. Um, there's a movie from Vinegar Syndrome that a lot of people don't like, and I can't think of the title right now. But that was in like the prehistoric days or whatever. Well, that's dinosaurs. What am I trying to say? Anyway, you kind of have an idea, like cavemen time or whatever. But can't really show the disc. But anyway, this is Adam and Eve. We'll see what happens. Um, yeah, Master of the World or something. I think that's what it was called. Hold on, I had it right here pulled up for reference. Master of the World, Conqueror of the World. That one. A lot of people didn't like that, but I highly enjoyed it personally. I've said it on other videos before. Um, all right, and then I got The Ghost 4K. Ricardo Frida's masterpiece is what it says on the back of the slip. The picture on the back of the slip is also the picture that was in the music box. This is another hefty, thick case because we got the score. I always call it the score. That it's just a pet peeve. Whatever. It's the soundtrack. To me, the soundtrack is like bands and stuff like that. The score is the score. But anyway, um, the Ghost 4K, Ghost Blu-ray, um, Executioners, Masks, and Masked Secrets, Italian Horror of the 1960s, documentary, I believe. And then the score. Let's see. Yep, looks like it. Pretty sweet. A must-see for all classic horror fans. Got some more Italian gothic horror here with the Ghost. Pretty sweet. All right. Now, this was one that I didn't get in a previous sale. Um, I don't know. I didn't feel too keen about it, but I wanted to get something else. I still had money left. Um, but A Dog Called Vengeance from previous sale. It's just standard. Um, a film that could only have been made outside the Hollywood system, it says. So, yeah. Didn't initially want it. Intrigued me at that moment. So I figured, whatever, fuck it. And then we're up to, well, I might have other things. I can't remember. Upgrade Sunday, as they call it. I didn't intend on these necessarily because, I mean, I am a Jess Franco fan. I am getting a pretty good collection, but She Killed an Ecstasy upgrade, 4K upgrade. I like the slip a lot. I have the previous one, but I was like, well, I think I will. Big reason being we have a new Land of Franco, part 13, as well as a nice big Stephen Thrower interview. That's all I need. I'm a simple man sometimes, but if I see Stephen Thrower on it, and plus I love the In the Land of Francos, then I'm buying it. This one was a random new one that I thought was interesting of them getting it. I don't know if they got it purposely or if it came in another bundle with movies that they got the rights for, but regardless. Looking Italian, starring Matt LeBlanc. Matt LeBlanc, sorry, from Friends fame. There's an interesting story about this that I heard on the podcast that during the filming of this, Matt LeBlanc had been trying and trying with acting, and yes, he got a movie or whatever, and he was staying, I believe, at the director's house on his couch, and he was talking about, I think I'm just gonna go home. This acting thing, I don't know, blah blah blah. But he was like, but I do have an audition for a show, and I guess the director convinced him, well, do that do that audition. Well, you never know. And that audition was Friends. So pretty interesting backstory with that. Nothing about this movie other than him in it, but I've never even heard of this movie, and it's going to be one of the first ones I watch. I am super excited for this. Couple more here. This is another one that looked interesting to me. Student Confidential. Also, shout out in case somebody, if you like podcasts and you're not following it, definitely follow. And you like Severin, definitely follow the Severin podcast. It's one of my favorites. I listen to it as soon as it's available. Um, this one goes on the all time weird top 10. So yeah, You've never seen a movie quite like this. It says some critics applauded, others thought it was a spoof. Some think it's a unintentional laugh riot. You decide for yourself. Student Confidential. So we got two Blu-rays here. Got the main disc, or no, that's the main disc, and that's more special features, I believe. The Vanity Project, a 6 episode podcast of, oh no, 6 episode podcast about the making of Student Confidential. That's pretty cool. So, completely unfamiliar with that one. Excuse me. And I believe that should be it, other than the peanuts, the fucking peanuts, as I call them. We got some more Jess Franco. Vampire Lesbos, 4K upgrade. Of course, similar reasons. Got a Blu-ray, got it on 4K. Similar reasons why I got this, of course, because we got another nice chunky interview with Stephen Thrower and in the Land of Franco 12. So pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Um, there's that. I believe that's all my stuff. Get look through all the peanuts here. I got plenty of stickers, so I don't mind if they didn't throw any extras because I bought those. But yeah, that was my Severin Black Friday haul. Glad to get another video done. It was a bit of a hassle, but sorry about the sound, of course. Hopefully it goes up okay, and all that. Be on the lookout for another Vinegar Syndrome video, hopefully sooner than later. Um, and yeah, so leave a comment below what you got, or whatever. It's been a while. So yeah, check out my other videos. Check out my podcasts. Now I just pretty much do unboxings and pickup videos, and I also do rankings. There's definitely some rankings on this channel. I have a 10 video I don't know what to call it. 10 videos of my top 10 favorite horror movies of each year in the 1980s. Um, I have a little bit older video of my top 40, I think it was, Vinegar Syndrome. I can't even remember now. But obviously that's not updated. But yeah, be on the lookout for those videos. Anybody who's watching this, or if you're new, welcome. Like and subscribe. That would be amazing. If you're back, welcome back. Good to have you. But yeah, this has been the Horror of It All movie podcast. I'm Eric. Until next time.